Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing our monthly reading for our Taurus people. And this is for the month of March 2017. For those of you that are Irish and in the US, happy St. Patrick's Day this month. It's kind of the luck of the Irish, and as a result of that, the idea that came to me around Feng Shui tips this month has to do with an area that is one of the most important areas of your home, and it relates to how opportunities and money come to you. So you'll see at the end of this video, there'll be another video that you'll be able to watch. It'll go right after this one, and that will give you some quick tip Feng Shui advice for attracting more energy and opportunities and abundance and all kinds of juicy things into your life. So stay tuned for that. We are going to do our regular theme of the month. We'll be drawing a few cards from our Angel Tarot deck, and then we will be working with the Archangel Oracle deck related to your finances this month. So that's kind of our theme of the month, is finances. So they kind of the angels will bring in information to me and let me know kind of what our theme is, what we're working off of, and that's what came in this month, was that theme around money. And of course, within that theme, your theme of the month is Three of Earth. The Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. And this Three of Earth card is really about creativity, but it's also about collaboration. So if you think of three people, it's like people coming together. So it's more of that team rather than partnership. It's about team collaboration. And if you are so inclined in the month of March to put your face forward within a team and put forth good effort as far as being a team player, you will see rewards and recognition from that. So this is a month to really connect with other people to get the work done, right? Don't be trying to do everything yourself, because that's not going to work well this month. And actually, that's kind of energetically where everything is going, towards collaboration and working together and all of that type of thing as well. So that's what we've got for your theme. Let's see what else we have coming in for you. Right. We've got the Five of Fire. Fire cards are all about passion and action. And this Five of Fire is kind of I always feel like a split energy card. You're going in way too many different directions, meaning you have too many different goals. And when you have too many different things that you're trying to focus on, nothing gets done, or you are not giving your full effort to anything, okay? So this card is about pulling back and letting go of some things that have been sort of splitting your attention, your time. It could be social media stuff, of course. It can be things that just no longer light you up, that you are still doing, that you need to let go of. And then for some of you, it's just got that shiny object syndrome, right, Taurus? Where you just like, oh, squirrel, squirrel. And you're like, you get excited about all these different things, but then don't ever really fully finish anything. And so what they're wanting you to do is really focus on what is really lighting you up your heart-wise, and complete some things, I guess, is what they're wanting to say around that, right? There are a lot of details, and I think that's part of where you maybe get a little bogged down. Like, you get excited about the idea, but then when it comes to the detail work of actually bringing it into form, that is maybe a little bit more challenging for you. And you might find yourself sort of in conflict with others too, because you're frustrated that it's not getting done. Well, if you stop splitting your energy and focus on one or two things at a time, you will get things done, and then you won't be so frustrated. So that's what's coming in around that Five of Fire. Okay, and then we've got the Ego coming in. This is Archangel Jophiel. And this is the card around this ego is really about that sense of feeling like you're stuck. like you're really trapped in some situation. So this might be related to relationship, could be related to your career, your job. It could be related to your home where you live. There's so many different ways that this can come in for you, and you know as I share that what it is for you. But in some way, you are feeling that sense of being trapped, like you don't have options, which is totally an illusion, okay? You always, always, always have options. There was a little thing I posted in my Zodiac membership Facebook group that was a cartoon about that specific thing where people think they don't have options. They're kind of stuck in this gully, and there's two sort of ditches on either side, and the one guy's stuck sitting there not thinking about how he can possibly get out. The other guy is like digging shelves, like steps to get out of it. So there's always, always, always a way to get out of it, and that feeling that you have is the reason that happens when you get in that space of feeling stuck where you're not seeing the possibilities. You're not connected to God, to source, to your angels, to your guides. You have a whole spirit team of guides and angels that are there to help you, and people in the non-physical family that have passed over and that type of thing. And when you get disconnected from that help that you have always, always available to you, then that's when you feel stuck. So one of the things that I would recommend doing is just getting quiet, doing more meditation, that type of thing can always help you. But it's also about those thoughts that you're really focused on sort of the negative stuff, and you're focused on the limits. You're focused on the lack of possibilities. You're focused on what you can see rather than, all these other things that are available to you that you can't see, that are not on your radar screen yet. So if you can shift your focus, that will help you understand that you are not, that feeling of being stuck or trapped is just that, it's an illusion. It's not real. Okay. And then we've got Four of Fire, so another fire card we've got coming in. Four of Fire cards again are about passion and action. And this Four of Fire I always feel like is kind of a family card because four, lots of times represents families, mom and the dad and two kids, that type of thing, right? But it's about contentment around family. It's about feeling that sense of joy and that sense of peace, right? And that you're taken care of, right? That you have that home life that is calm and peaceful and that type of thing. And so I feel like this is more of a future card is what I'm getting for you guys. So if you follow the advice in what we've got in the Five of Fire and the Ego card, then you will have this sense of all is well, right? And it is about completing a project. So once you start focusing, you will be able to complete that project. So that's the other thing that's coming in around that as well. Okay, so let's see what we have going on around your money or your finances for the month of March. And for those of you that want, I oftentimes get people that are like wanting more information. Oh, can we do, romance? I did focus on romance last month because it was Valentine's month. But if you want more, I do offer the deep dive reading membership, or you can just buy a single deep dive reading as well. And that's where you'll get more information about career, about your love relationships, about your health, and that type of thing. So just know there's if you like this, there is a very reasonably priced way to get more from me. And of course, I'm always available for private readings as well. All right, so then we have, related to the finances, we have Archangel Jeremiah letting you know that all is well. Like everything's okay. Like sometimes we just feel like we don't have enough, or that we want more. But Archangel Jeremiah is letting you know that everything's fine. Like it's perfect the way it is, and that there's nothing to worry about. Like everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Okay, so let go. And I'm kind of laughing because I got this same message from, I work with a mentor, and I got this same message from my guides through her as well. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Like I was wanting, I had certain expectations around outcomes and different things like that, and it wasn't happening. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, everything's fine, right? So that's why I just laugh about that, because when you understand that everything's perfect the way it is, then you don't have to like be trying to strive for more or do more, okay? We've got Archangel Zadkiel coming in, and this is the teaching and learning card. And so related to your finances, I feel like this, what's coming in around this is actually related to your children or some younger people in your life that you are meant to share your skills and knowledge around. It can be around like how to handle your finances. It can be around, saving practices or budgeting or, different things like that. I just feel like you're meant to teach what you know to others. And maybe, if you're an accountant, maybe you're teaching some younger apprentices about things. I'm not quite sure what it relates to, but it just feels to me like you're meant to share your knowledge around that, okay? And I am getting younger people is what I'm getting around that. So your children would be, if you have children, that would be great to share with them how to manage their money. And even if they're little, you can still teach them about like, oh, we put the 1/3 in our savings and we put 1/3 here and we put 1/3 there, that type of thing. So, all right, and then we have the compassion card coming in. So Zadkiel again, so that's twice in this reading. Zadkiel is coming in with compassion, and this is really about softening your heart. So sometimes you forget that you have no idea what other people are going through, and so it's important for you to treat everyone with compassion and with kindness, because you don't know what is happening in their life. You just have no idea. And so with respect to a specific situation that's been causing you, it just been annoying you or just not been feeling good for you, they're wanting you to treat that person in that situation with compassion and kindness, okay? And also yourself is the other piece of it, right, too? So sometimes we're way harder on ourselves than anyone else, and so they're wanting you to have that compassion for yourself as well. So that's what I've got for you, Taurus, for the month of March 2017. Stay tuned for the next quick video on Feng Shui tips for one of the most important areas of your home. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with your monthly Feng Shui quick tips for the month of March 2017. So today we're going to be talking about the most important room, or the most important space, rather, in your home. This also applies to your area of business. If you have a physical business location, this is also something that's going to be pertinent for you for that space as well. So the most important space in your home or in your office or in your business is the front door. So just to be clear, the front door is the door where your address is. This is the door where the general public would come into your space. Typically it will have your house numbers right nearby it or right in front of it. Oftentimes it's at the very front of the home, so the street that your home faces is often the way that it is. Sometimes we find that they're hidden, or they're kind of down along the side of a building. If you have a condo location, that's a potential. Or, of course, if you're in an apartment complex, it would be the door to your space, right? And that would be the front door. And kind of just as a refresher, the way that this Bagua, the Feng Shui mental map, lays out is the front door is going to be along this line typically. Now, as I said, sometimes the energy, the address is along this side, but the front door might be, along the side, or you might have to walk down a sidewalk to get to the front door over there, or it might be set back. So you might have a garage here, and then this space is sort of missing, and you have a front door that's further back. But wherever your front door is, that is the most important area of the home. Why? Because that is where all the energy comes into your space. That's where all the opportunities find you. That is determines a lot of your luck, or good energy in the space. We call this in Feng Shui the mouth of Qi, and Qi means energy. So it's the mouth of the energy. It's where the energy comes into the space. So a couple of quick tips of things that you can do to help improve this area and also to help attract more energy and opportunities to you. Number one is to use it. So use the front door. Lots of people, in particular where I'm from, Minnesota, we, particularly in the winter, often use our garage door to enter our space. So we park in the garage and then we'll come in through the garage door. So lots of people never use their front door. Using it increases the energy and attracts more opportunities to you. So one of the things that I often recommend is to use your front door for 9 days in a row. So what does that mean? Basically, if you park in a garage, you park in the garage, you get out of your car, you walk to the front door, use your key to open the front door, go in the front door. When you leave, you go out the front door, lock the door, go back to your garage, right? You can obviously open the garage from the inside before you go in and out the front door, but using the front door for 9 days in a row helps increase a lot of energy around this. And particularly if you are looking for a job or wanting a career change, because your front door also relates to the career aspects of your space, regardless of whether it's in your career sector or not. The front door relates to your career. So if you're looking for a job, I would encourage you to do this right away. Like the very first thing that you do is to go in and out your front door for 9 days in a row. And the intention, of course, everything in Feng Shui is about intention. The intention that you're holding as you do that is that you are attracting energy and opportunities to you. You are attracting the things that you want in your life, right? And if it's a job, you're thinking about, as you're walking in that front door, I'm now attracting the perfect job opportunity for me, working with the perfect people, doing the work that I love to do, right? That type of thing, okay? The second thing is we want to make sure that your front door stands out. So you want to make sure that your front door is very visible from the street. And the reason for this, again, is when the energy can visibly see the front door, it can reach it, right? And it's attracted to it. So you want to do anything that you can to make your front door stand out. This is where you will often hear about painting your front door red. And red, the reason for red is because red is a lucky color. So that's the reason we often use red, because it is a lucky color. And it's something that will make the front door stand out. Now, if your home is red brick, you do not want to paint your front door red. You want to paint it a different color, a color that's different from the rest of the house. And this would be different than the shutters even on the home. Okay, so those are your quick Feng Shui tips for your front door for the month of March. If you're interested in learning more, I do provide deeper Feng Shui tips and of course deeper dive angel readings in my membership. Feel free to check that out below. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love to you.